Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. I almost did my intro wrong there. I almost mixed up curse seeds with this one. That would have been awkward. But fortunately, I did not. We are back on it again. I honestly, I don't have a terribly expansive intro for you. Nothing really to discuss here. I think we're just kind of making headway. I'm trying. Okay, let me step back a full second and let you know I have a vacation coming up. I've mentioned this, I believe, in two other videos offhandedly at this point. The vacation, as of this episode, is 2 weeks away. Okay, I'm pretty confident. So that means I need to work a little bit on building up a backlog. I'm going to see if that's possible. My current opinion and thought process is that I'm recording these week to week. Now, I'm not recording them the morning of them going up anymore. Fortunately, I've gotten ahead of that, but I am recording them week to week, which means I don't really have like a second week prepared at any given point that I could fall back on. So there might be a week in there where we don't have episodes, and I wanted to kind of just vocalize that. There's a reason for it. I haven't vanished. It's just because I'm going on a vacation and I can only record so much. But that said, we shall persevere. We'll at least do as much as we can. I will keep playing for as long as I'm able, and then, when the vacation ends, I'll come back and record some more. We're currently on a 156 win streak on this series. We had the return of Legion of Bombs. The Teeth of Gold, right? My notes do have Teeth of Gold in them. We had Teeth of Gold, which is not something I ever expect to say in a run. But we had that. It did great work. Actually, it actually saved us a lot of pyre health and did fine over the course of the entire run. We had Burnout Rector punching floors. We had the Legion of Bombs blasting a bunch. Didn't even have the Waxer Snuffer, so it wasn't all in Legion either. But we had Forever Flame to help out. There was a Shade Lamp and just a Morsel Maid chillin' with a Morsel Master infusion for Relentless. I didn't need something that powerful, but I always, of course, take something like that because it solves the morsel question mark, which is how do you keep your morsels alive so that your relentless solution eats them. And in the case of Morsel Mate, he just kind of chomps, so it worked out great. Very low challenge solutions, I think. We take them when they show them. Still, it's rare. It's rare that I have two rare units in a run, so that's a wild thumbnail for sure. Anyway, we are moving on to Wurmkin. Always happy to play Chief. I think he's a great champion. And truth be told, I have about an hour before I have a meeting. And if this run goes, an hour and a half, like many of mine are wont to do, this may be a pause and pick up kind of situation. Still, I had the time to start an episode and I wanted to see if I could make some headway. This is probably going to be more common in the coming weeks just as I try to stay ahead and build up a little bit of a backlog into that vacation because every single episode matters. But that's all I've got for you. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we're moving on to Wurmkin, so let's go play some Chief. He's honestly, he's become one of my favorite mechanical champions. I wish more champions were like him, in that most champions don't completely alter the run. They just become a small piece of the run. Think about Prince. Prince is never run defining. He's like, okay, at best, he's like a multi-strike. He's kind of like a bigger Animus of Will that you can't put quick or other upgrades into. So in some ways he's better, in some ways he's worse. Whereas Chief completely defines your run. Your run is going to look like something different because of Chief. And this is, I think, a better design overall because it creates a greater diversity of runs between, episodes, not episodes necessarily, but when you go to a new champion, it's a very different feel. You get Wurmkin as a secondary clan. It's super different than when you have Wurmkin with Chief or Wurmkin with Echorite. Echorite's not as impactful as I'd like, but he's at least still getting closer to it. Anyway, it's kind of a philosophical point that maybe doesn't really matter in this moment, but we'll go ahead and get started. So hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. As usual, I tried to give myself a little bit of a wake-up moment so that I'm not going into this completely sleepy, but that's okay. we'll go ahead and get started. So we are today default Wurmkin, default Stygian. It's a fine clan combo. I'm always happy with any kind of inspire trigger that I can play on Chief's floor. Is a universal truth, and this is one of them. Right? This is Frozen Lances. We take them. At least it's not. A foregone power is not as good as Frozen Lance here, in my opinion. Even though it costs 0, the big disadvantage is it discards your other purple cards. Frozen Lance I can make 20 consume, do some other things with. Should be good. Today we're fighting Pushback Talos, Curse Arcus, gross, and Chase Seraph with Hosting Kin, Energy Siphon, and Revenge of the Damned. You know, sometimes you get starting cards and you look at these and you go, okay, there's really not much direction here. More pings is fine. I like consumes, they go away, and extract is potentially strong. Revenge of the Damned is a good ping. Really good ping. Energy Siphon is also here. It's fine. I don't see it as good. I'm probably going to remove those unless I see some huge payoff for it, but it's fine. Let's see. Temples are... Ooh, no early game temples. Interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wow, the late game 5. It's rare to see it, but this means I can do so much in the late game after Daedalus, or I guess in this case Talos. Kind of interesting. I don't see that very often. It's a hard no gen to see. Let's see, dupe on 8 is Steel Side. It's okay, nothing remarkable. Really good Steel Shop on 7 with Vortex and Caverns. There's a Magic Shop there too. Removal dupe with Health on 6. Okay Magic Shop there as well. Okay Steel on 5. It's actually not bad. You got Horde and Money and Steel Shop. Meanwhile, you've got Trinket Shop Vortex there as well. 5 is going to be tricky depending on what I'm looking for, especially with how good Wurmkin and, well, Wurmkin relics in particular, but Stygian relics can be. Good Magic Shop on 4 with a Stygian banner. The other side is terrible. Double steals early. Stygian banner with the steel on 2. Wurmkin banner with the Magic Shop on 2. There is a Wurmkin banner dupe on 3 as well, so interesting. Let's see what we get. Mark of an Exile is disgusting with Chief. Truly disgusting. I'm not even going to dignify Forgotten Name. The 50% health on Chief is outrageous. We have Corruptor Infector here. Sure, I suppose. You could do Infector, but keep in mind we have Stygian banners in the most convenient of locations. You could get away with an Infector here, but I do not have great scaling on my allied clan, Stygian. I think it is for sure Corruptor. This also works really well with the Mark of an Exile and with Sweepers in Stygian. Should I take this Horde? Answer is yes. Base charge is incredible. I know that there's a Capricious Reflection here, and I do strongly stand by Capricious Reflection. I think a lot of people try to convince me out of it, because Capricious Reflection can betray you. All it takes is the one time you see a bad unit combo, and you go and become very sad. But in the end, you see too many cards for this to be genuinely bad. If you're only worried about your units, meaning you're only seeing like one banner, of course you're going to struggle, right? Of course. But you're not only seeing one unit. You will maybe have unit drafts. You'll look at multiple banners. You'll beat Daedalus and get a whole unit draft there. There's a guaranteed banner on Ring 4, always, of some kind. You have choices. All of those being cursed by Capricious Reflection is too infinitesimally small of a chance to happen for it to be real. Everyone always goes, oh man, Burnout 1 on everything. Yeah, okay, that's possible, technically. But just seeing 2 Burnout 1s in a single unit draft is vanishingly small chances. But anyway, it's not going to be Capricious Reflection because base charge plus Chief is outrageous. Outrageous. These relics are so good. I can take this unit draft even though I took 15 shards because this is Chief. Yeah. Chief upstairs automatically gets 2. Very good. We're going to Energy Siphon down below. This is a very straightforward turn. Yeah, sure. We blast in the back. We blow up this front guy. Neat. I get the Collector. Very cool. Train Steward in back. We easy get the Fracture down below. Kills the 13 by 2. We'll, of course, take the Train Steward upstairs. Play it out. Good. Happy to see it. Ooh, interesting. I can get the double proc here by doing Frozen Lance Revenge upstairs, which I value quite a bit. This is very good. I know I give up pings, but we have the hosting kin here, so I can save a lot of HP on that. I can always fracture the man on the bottom. In truth, there's really not much complexity here, I don't think. We have really good stats, and I have all of the tools necessary to completely blast the enemies. I do 23 on middle. We haven't even gotten to Corruptor's floor here. The enemy stands no chance, right? I mean, look at this 40-40. It's good, it turns out. We're set. Great. Even with the 15 shards, we are square. Echo Infusion is very good. Despite the fact that it's not purple, I'm okay with it. We have enough charging here that it's not a problem. I don't need another hosting kin. We take the infusion for sure. Purple Offering Token is very strong. I do not need the Flash Freeze here. I have so many pings. Yeah, Purple Offering Token is excellent. I can use it to get a purple. It's an incant, and I can discard a blight with it. Well, Bog Deep Cocoon plus base charge. The trample is good. I actually really like Titan Sentry here. It's good into the next combat. It takes an endless well. It answers backlines in a way that I think are very comfortable. Yeah, we take the Shark here. You could take Carver, but the thing is you can't play Carver with the Chief right away, which is a bit tough. It is itself purple, which I like. It's a great unit, great infusion, but the jamming of the floor together here is maybe tough. Titan Sentry is a much safer pick, I think. He's going to be good no matter what. He improves my shops. Yeah, not Bog Deep Cocoon here. Sorry, friend. Now, as far as where we go, I think it has to be the Steel Shop. We did just see a good Endless pickup, so yeah, no complexity, I don't think. There's money here if I need it. Quick Incant Armor 2 plus 25. Nameless Siren. I mean, this is good. A quick Cold Kalia is very strong here. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be quick Cold Kalia, right? Yes. I think it does, in fact, have to be quick Cold Kalia. Yeah, good, great. You take the money, 100%. A lot of reasons for it. I want the quick on Cold Kalia here. I'm now looking for a defensive infusion, I believe. Take the plus 25 on Shark here. You could take the Incant Armor 2 here, but it's harder to get a multi-strike than it is to get a... Right, you know, it's harder to get a multi-strike infusion than it is to find a multi-strike in the shop, because there are no multi-strike infusions here. Other than Eel Gorgon, which if I see an Eel Gorgon, I'm throwing away Cold Kalia immediately. So, whatever. Obviously, I'd like to re-roll this. I'm going to be trying to make as much cash as I can. I'd like to reach Endless or Multi from this upcoming Steel Shop. Both if I could, right? Both if I could. Sadly, I cannot re-roll this, which is, again, a pretty good chance, right? I could have an Endless, or I could have a Multi in there, 2 out of 3, but money is money, and they didn't give me money on Ring 1, so we move on. Yeah. Now, sadly, we're going to be very strong here. I'm not afraid of this. Yeah, unit draft, just give me another one. It's good. I'm not afraid of this. I can guarantee the Collector, which is nifty. We play Cold Kalia up top. I do charge up here. It's valuable. I blast the middle friend here. Actually, I don't even need to, right? Yeah, blast the small guy here. Or the guy, get rid of his armor, and we play the Train Steward out. Yeah, I do it this way. Train Steward on middle guarantees Collector here, which is good. You can toss a Train Steward down. We at least kill something here, which is good. Happy for it. We should have no issues upstairs. Yeah, we do annihilate this. Absolutely. Mid-floor does not scare me. I can't stop this anyway, so it's fine. We should do a ping here. We do another fracture upstairs. I will take the Echo Infusion here. We still get the kill. It's fine. Sure. Now we're guaranteed to kill the thing in back, right? No questions asked about it. The only thing that could potentially cause me any issues is if I wanted... I can get this kill and save the 7 on the front here. I will. Yeah, because Cold Kalia gets it. I mean, Shark is going to do a disgusting amount of work here. For sure. We just fracture up front. I think I do want to send this. 13 damage with the spell weakness is solid here. And then I can blast this. I know it kind of hurts a little bit in weird ways. It's all just about question. It's just a question of where is Shark attacking? Where is the guy in back attacking? But we're super fine either way. It's just a complexity level that does not matter here. So we get it. Good. I get another unit. Happy to see it. Purple Shelter is a very good pickup. Bounding Echoes, however, is hard for me to argue with ever. There are a lot of cards in my deck that are not purple, it turns out, and making them purple is very strong, including that Echo Infusion, by the way. I just value the Bounding Echoes too much here. We're going to take it. Titan's Gratitude. It's not bad. It is some kind of a damage payoff. I don't necessarily mind a single ping, or a single discard, rather. It's actually pretty good here. Cripple, because it's purple and it does something. Otherwise, I might take Crystallis instead, but I'll take the Titan's Gratitude. It's something here. It's actually a good card. And we see a Keeper of Echoes. Honestly, I could go either way about it. Because I'm using the infusion here, I'm imagining this world being Guard of the Unnamed Infusion, actually. Incant Armor 2 on an infusion is great. Guarantees some survivability here. Yeah, that's fine. We have Corruptor for our offense. We're going to be okay. I'm going to go to the right. I need to maximize looking at steel shops while I can. I'm going to take the Horde. Oh, sketches. It's too late. It's too late. I've already taken Shark. Oh, I hate to see it. Faulty Loader's not bad, but it hurts Shark. I'm just going to take the Firewall here. Sadly, it is what we get. Multi Strike, incredible. This is the right pick. We just immediately take it on Cold Kalia because I could see an overflow. Great news. I'm going to look at the caverns now. Build a card, sure. Buff? Armor? No, Ascend, sadly. Buff +1 draw is pretty good. I could ascend this. Oh, that's actually scary. I could make the big floor. Oh, and I can defend with the Shark? Yeah, we make an Ascend here. I could take space or I could take card draw here. Kind of an interesting combo, but I don't need the space. We're going to take card draw. And this is going to let me do some silly stuff on this run. Incredible. Actually, just great news. If I had a third upgrade slot, I'd love this. Unfortunately, I can't infuse these together right away. I am looking for a dupe. I don't see it until Ring 6, but we'll be online for Shadow Arcus. Probably going to lean into the Merchants of Steel, and Endless helps this run a lot. Although, in truth, I don't actually need the Titan Sentry. I have a multi-striking quick sweeper. So just take the +25 on Shark here. He's going to kill some things and then die, and that's actually excellent. Now I never need another steel shop in this run, so we're good. Cool. One of my favorite things about Shark, and I talk about this a lot, is that you don't need him to always look the same, right? He can be this 85 HP thingy, and that's great. He's going to do excellent work on this run. I guess it's better than a Train Steward. I'll play it down, sure. He's going to do exceptional work here, is just a true statement. Oh, yeah. It's pushback. Tough. Well, I can push my own unit back. That's true. I can toss it around and swing that, which is pretty nifty. I am a little concerned about Cold Kalia tanking here. It's not great. I will play the cards still. We at least do a solid hit here. Putting that shark there is a little bit of an unfortunate choice on my part. I think I'm just going to load up on the boss here. There's no reason to be too complex about it. She's going to go bottom floor. Not ideal. We're still doing fine upstairs, though. I could... How are we doing? 21, 21, 25. I think if I reap in the middle, it's going to add up. Add some damage here. Yeah, sure. I think that'll be enough. Shark on bottom is unfortunate again. It's okay. I can actually get out of this here by playing the Echo Infusion, shockingly. And then we Energy Siphon Hosting Kin, which saves a bunch. And we Frozen Lance. And Talos actually pushes my floor back together here, which is perfect. And we are now guaranteed to win, which is excellent news. Oh no, I incanted the bad guy. It's fine. You play the Frozen Lance. You blast this floor. It doesn't matter. We've already cleared this floor. Just reap the boss at this point, actually. We do not require anything else. Just play the reap. I will take an Echo Infusion and an Infusion up here, though. That's wise. Fracture. Sure, Train Steward, get him. Send it on middle. Seems good. We are strong enough. We have enough HP. We are. No problemo. Easy. One attack. Good, it turns out. We easily get through that. Now, if I can ascend together a second one of these, we're going to be golden. Eternal Kinstone is actually not needed. It is good to overstack the floor with shards, with echoes, but it's not itself purple. I'm a little less inclined. Hoarfrost Effigy is a hilarious idea here. I do apply a lot of Frostbite, but not enough for me to really care about this. Harness the Titan? No. Eternal Kinstone's not bad, I suppose. I'll take it. It's a good card. It is at least the one. We have our setup. I skip this unit. I do not need space here. This is Shadow Arcus, but I have multiple things that help out in the form of both Shark and a Quick Sweeper. Ember is neat, but I can go to magic shops to offset this. I think the pick is draw here. Yes, we can always decide for something else later. I think it is magic shop time. I'll take the removals. I'll take the value here. We're going to cut the things that are not purple. So we drop them. I will do the infusion immediately to give myself some value here. It's guard into Cold Kalia. Value. Cool. Good. A -2 here is an interesting idea. 10 in piercing. I mean, I should drop these. These are good upgrades for me. Let's look at the magic shop real quick. Holdover. Oh, friends. Holdover -1 old magic is disgusting, right? This is a disgusting old magic. Before I do anything, let's look at the Stygian banner. See, like, you could have taken the Nameless Siren, but I don't need it here because Chief is doing all the work of the scaling. So all we have to do is make more purple and we're good. So I'm going to skip this. I will upgrade Chief. We're going Corruptor 2 for sure. I will be taking the -1 holdover into Old Magic. This card is disgusting. It's not only its own offensive scaling, it replaces itself and ascends my floor together. I am low on cash here, is something that I'll point out. Right? That is actually a true statement. Is this a +10? It is, actually. Which means I 10 and piercing the Titan's Gratitude here. Yes, and we toss a +10 on it. I actually don't see the big value for the moment of taking that -2, so we're going to chill at 75 here. We're quite strong. I would like money trials is where I'm at. Yeah, this is not it. Like, the spikes trial is a bit scary. I can totally take it because of the incant armor 2 here, but it's not what I wanted. I'm going to have to make sure I can connect with the... Yeah, so here's the deal. I have to shark middle on this run. I need to be able to connect with the collector. Cannot sadly deal with that guy in middle. Yeah, this gets to the collector though, which is important. We're going to guard upstairs. That kills on middle. I think, can I avoid this curse? I have pyre armor, right? I could kill a man downstairs, not a bad call, but I think I get more value out of the Eternal Kinstone here. Yeah, I'm going to bounce this. I have pyre wall. Let's remember that. We get the collector here. Excellent work. Go team. We're just going to scale the heck out of this floor up top. That's good. I'm going to blast the curse friend because I don't like them. I'm going to work on middleman here. Yeah. It kills an enemy, which I appreciate. I do need to incant. We see the Bounding Echoes. I see the Ascend thing. We're going to just Offering Token past some stuff. I do need to Ascend to the best of my ability. Downstairs, we're going to Double Fracture. I want that Absolver gone. I do think the incants are important upstairs. I do think I'm actually a bit scared of this middle guy. I think I'm just going to keep incanting, really. I need to offset the spikes here, is really all I can say. Old magic, good. We actually kill this dude outright, which is pretty crazy good. I love that. Means I can put some damage middle and be okay. Shark is living, which is good. Bottom floor, scary. We're going to double reap that for sure. Good. By the way, Firelight Master, 50 shards, name a more iconic duo. I think we do 1,000,000 damage here, though. Let's toss energy siphons on the boss, just in case. Just in case. We're gonna old magic our floor. I will keep the echo infusions going. I'm gonna reap the boss. I'm gonna keep the Eternal Kinstone active. We incant here. I think we get through this off the back of just a lot of stats. We do, yeah. Turns out we're in actually a pretty good spot for this. Load it up. Yeah, we take 2 rounds, which is scary, but it's enough, right? It's enough. Ooh, yeah, Tethys scales. Alright, sounds good. Soul Cripple. I don't think so. It's expensive. It consumes. I don't care. I don't need the Ancient Resonance. Forgotten Trade doesn't help me. We skip it. Guardian Stone. It's a cute idea. I might have considered this in a universe like that, but yeah, I actually don't want that. Guardian's Amulet's not bad. I could sap floors down. They are itself purple. I don't have great access to... I'm going to sell this. I think we're at the point where I'm considering selling things. There is a Forgotten Boons at the Steel Shop, which is actually perfect for me. I don't need it, though. I can't afford anything at the Trinket Shop. What's at the Steel Shop that I would take? This is a weird setup, right? I don't really want either of these. I can't afford anything on this Trinket Shop side, which sucks. The Vortex is okay. I could take the health. It's not wrong. How weird. I mean, I'm going to go to removals, and then I'm going to be sad about the Trinket Shop, I suppose. I mean, the money is good, right? Because I'm not going to a magic shop, right? I'm going to be duping. I could buy removals. I could clean up the deck a bit. I guess, right? I'm going to be sad about what's in this Trinket Shop, but I can't do anything else. I don't need this Steel Shop for anything. Shark is intentionally being sacrificed. Yeah, okay. Higher health caps me out. Let's look and be sad. Totem Fragment, improve Firebox rationing scales. Fair. We're going to cut the last 2 Train Stewards. They are non-purple, non-playable. I'll vaguely look at the temple. Spell Chain is a good hit. That's a great hit, in fact. Spell Chain Offering Token is potentially okay. 10 in Piercing. I mean, this 10 in Piercing goes in the Revenge, I believe. There's a lot of worlds where this does great work for me, I think. Yeah, this is a hard one to skip. True. Spell Chain is pretty good. I think in a reality, I'm trying to do Spell Chain Echo Infusion, but like in reality, I like that a lot. You could hold this over, and then I'm just scaling that way in HP as well. It doesn't really answer anything, but that's okay. I think this will be correct. It's a lot of HP. I actually don't want this 10 in piercing. I have a sweeper. I have so many answers to everything. We're okay. I'm going to save my cash. Right? I mean, I may as well remove a card. I'm not doing anything else, right? There's just kind of nothing else here. So let's just cut an energy siphon because this card kind of sucks. Cool. That's going to be the other one I probably remove soon. Let's move on. Cool. I will be duping my Gold Kalia. Mark of Invasion is free. Love to see it. I will be duping her because I have that holdover. I can ascend the floor together. We Shark Middle, free. I'm going to Chief Gold Kalia up top. Bottom floor does not concern me at all. We just incant, I suppose. It's good. Cool. Yeah, this guarantees Collector. Excellent. Offering token first. There's a strong argument for the Echo Infusion here, but I don't think I want to. I'm going to take the HP right now, and then I will Frozen Lance. I'm going to leave that Bounding Echoes. I would rather connect it with some other things here. Yeah, like this Old Magic is really what I'm trying to connect it with. We click the Old Magic. I can take an Eternal Kinstone. Mid-floor is a little bit concerning. I could do some damage to the back guy. I think I will. I could also punt this around if I want to. I think I'm going to punch the back dude here. That's good. And then... don't need to charge middle. Let's, I guess, Frozen Lance this a bit. It's fine. Work on the front guy. Yeah, sure. That's okay. I think we get through top man. Yeah, we do. Old Magic, by the way. Brilliant. We'd love to see it. I have this Energy Siphon. I will still play it. We're just going to shoot this man in the back. I can actually connect with him. Right? Huh. Well. Okay. I'm going to connect on him then, I think is the only way I could describe it. Ah, the Frozen Lance. I didn't... well, plus 10 armor, my friend. It's okay. We just keep sending it, I think. This guy is super dead. Great news. We will incant. Peyton's Gratitude him for 375. Love that. This would have been the turn for... yeah, it's a shame. That would have been the turn, but it's okay. We'll take the HP sweeper, by the way. Work on bottom floor, please. Actually, I don't care about that. Let's Eternal Kinstone upstairs and then fracture the boss. Yeah, I don't care about those guys in back, actually. They do literally nothing to me. We just keep incanting. We finally connect something here. It's good. We're going to Old Magic, of course. I'm going to Reap on front. I think that's good. And we're going to incant upstairs. I think we easily crunch this man. Yeah, it's no problem. You just kind of stack up the floor here. We get the sick connect as well, which is good. Bam. Cool, he does 2 rounds on me. No problem. Okay, I mean, it's Corruptor. He's doing it for me here. Return Soul is purple, and it's disgusting here. Drain is not bad, but it's not purple. There's no Universe. I click Cuddle Hex or Guardian Stone. I don't think I need these. Although Drain is not terrible either, I'll say. It's a good card. I'm going to click that card. That's one of those cards I'm happy to have. It's just a good one. We go to the right here. This is going to big power us up. I'm going to remove some garbage, I suppose. Let's look in this temple and see what we can do. 10 in piercing again. They just keep giving it to me. Plus 30. You can make a real silly Revenge of the Dam, that's for sure. I just don't think it's that good, right? I'm going to cut the other Energy Siphon here. It's bad. I'm going to cut... geez, we're getting down to the wire a bit. What if I just cut the Revenge, actually? It's not itself purple, and aligning the purple is kind of a little tricky. Yeah, I just want a smaller deck. I'm just going to cut the Revenge. I have these sweepers. We're fine, actually. You could argue to keep it, whatever. I get your argument. It's fine. We're going to dupe the Siren here. We're chilling. We move on. We're fine. I don't need that stuff. I do have that Return Soul, which is not bad. Shark, turn 1. Excellent Shark work. Good job. Gonna work on upstairs. I will draw first. Okay. I could have ascended him up, by the way, and just taken the days on that. I almost certainly should have. Almost certainly should have, but it's fine. This is a very good Rebounding Echoes here. It's not an incant, which is good. We play Cold Kalia, Ascend, and then we Return Soul the Eternal Kinstone and send it. Our floor is presently disgusting, which is great news. We just keep going. I think I can't kill this man on middle, unfortunately. I guess I'll just incant then. We take curses. I can just bounce these, which is funny to think about. These upgraded absolvers, by the way, real frustrating when that happens. But it is what it is. We just keep going, I think, right? There's no world I don't click these, and then we just play the curses so I don't redraw them. It's not that big of a deal. Another upgraded absolver. It's tough, man. It's not what you like to see, but it's okay. I'm gonna play 2 curses. I am gonna shoot the man on middle. I don't want that to happen. And I'm gonna fracture the boss because I already killed the man in front. Like, we get there, right? We super get there. It's not even a concern at this stage. Old magic. I do want to play the Echo Infusion here. It's strong. Sure, I'm gonna fracture out the absolver and then the boss. And we should get there, right? I don't have to do too much finessing here to make this work. We just click the cards. We burn the cards. I am going to fracture the boss a whole bunch, though, is kind of where I'm at right now. That is a level of commitment that I'm happy to play. Because he just takes a bunch of damage from it, right? It's going to be good. Sure, we're fine. I could send it on him. I'm going to Titan's Gratitude his face in. That's solid. I'm going to incant. We're going to do it again on him. No reason not to. Send it. Excellent. And we should comfortably crunch him now. We do a lot of damage, and we are chilling, right? Just keep the fractures live, I think. Yeah, he's not going to beat us. He kills one guy. Like, he actually doesn't kill one guy when you load up this floor, right? You add some purples, and this looks pretty silly. We just keep it, right? Doesn't actually matter. It's a lot of damage coming in. Cool. Glad to see it. I didn't have to do anything too finangly here, which is great news. Spike of the Stygian? Yeah, I'll click it. It's purple. It does some stuff. That's a good setup. I don't actually think I need Ember here. Yeah, I can take double draw, and I think I'm okay with it. I can ascend to bypass the need for space here. We just, yeah, draw me more cards, really. I think we're honestly in a really good position. I'm going to look for the magic shop. I think this is an opportunity for me. I realize I give up a strong side on the left there, but intrinsic is great. But the real winner here, the thing I want the most, is obviously Corruptor 3, but it is magic upgrades. Remove Consume. You could do some silly things with that. 20 Consumes are great on Frozen Lances here. Excellent news. -1s are huge. Just everything I want to do here is -1 stuff. I want to play Drain last, so making it free is always good. You could remove Consume. The Bounding Echoes is the only real consideration here. You can connect more things, but I'd rather reroll for a possible Frozen on it. Double stack instead. Honestly, double stack Drain's pretty solid. This will do great work. It's going to do more work than anything else. Yeah, we'll double stack it. That's good. Great news. I'll plus 10. I don't need this. -1. Toss it into that Eternal Kinstone. It's just a good card to play now, right? Yeah, we'll do it. And at this stage, I don't really need a lot else, right? Intrinsic. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on the Bounding Echoes here. Am I looking at another Magic Shop? I'm competing the Magic Shop versus a third Cold Kalia. That's tough. A third Cold Kalia is just faster murder of everything, which is probably pretty good. That's tough. I'm going to take this Intrinsic because I could still see... Could I? I'm not going to go there, am I? I'm going to go to that dupe, aren't I? I'm giving up a lot of powerful nodes just to make stronger plays. I want Magic Shops. They're very good. It's interesting because I think being able to play more cards in a turn by making them cheaper is ridiculously good. I actually think we can potentially skate out stronger plays by not duping again, which means I might see a permafrost, so I'm going to take this Intrinsic. I'm going to plan on going to this Magic Shop is where I'm at, right? I think that's the plan. Removing cards is good, but my deck is pretty slim as is, and I feel reasonably good about it. I don't think that I need to. We're going to move on then. 115, and then I think we're chilling around here. Mark of Invasion is fine. I have Pyro Wall. Yeah, this is okay. I can trade a lot of stuff here. This will be acceptable. And if I get a turn 1, yeah, you get a turn 1 on the lady, you're fine. I almost put Chief downstairs. We're going to Shark Middle. This again guarantees Collector. It also defends the upcoming lady, which is solid. You Chief hold Kalia. We're going to incant here. Sure, this is not a Bounding Echoes angle, I do not think. Yeah, we just take the incant, honestly. We're already doing 61 damage there, which is silly when you think about it. Yeah, we get the Cold Kalia middle, which is good. I can ascend her up immediately, which is huge. And now I think we just incant. We do an absolute truckload of everything here. I think we crunch this. Old Magic. I mean, we're just gonna send it here, I believe. I have a lot of targets on this, right? I can just shoot the man, I think. I don't really need to do anything fancy. We just incant, right? Yeah, true. We're just going to incant. I'm going to burn Frozen Lances, I think. Yeah, sure. Just send it, right? I'm just looking for armor on the back. We could also argue, by the way, for a lady in front, which is kind of an interesting question. You could potentially make that argument, I think, and it's not necessarily wrong, which is good, but I don't know. It's a tough call. I do think I should maybe consider killing some of these Wilt Wings before they become a problem. Let's draw a card real quick. I am going to Bounding Echoes now. Fine. We're going to load upstairs. I'm going to shoot a man middle. I'm just going to actually work a little bit on these dudes because I think the 10s are going to be valuable to clear out. Yeah, cool. Old Magic, let's go. We blast middle. I'm actually going to toss that Titan's Gratitude at it, I believe. Burn a Frozen Lance, it's fine. We Titan's Gratitude that out, no worries. And now I just need to... Now it's really just a question of take HP when I can get it. It's good. Play the Kinstone, and then we're going to reap the boss, I think. Every bit matters here. This boss is potentially scary because I never actually get the opportunity to... What's the word I'm looking for? You don't get the opportunity to actually do much to it, right? You only get the one round. I guess I could incant upstairs. I'm not going to see this card again. I may as well take the 2 armor. Yeah, sure. Fine. Now we're looking to load it up. We actually win anyway, which is kind of wild. I'm going to bring back the old magic here, make a bigger play out of it. We're just going to load up this floor, and then we drain this guy. We only take 1 round here. It's actually really strong. I think we're in a good place. We do plenty of damage here to beat Seraph. Oh, soul-crushing guilds. I mean, I already took this drain. I don't know about soul-crushing guilds. I don't actually need this. It's not wrong. I mean, it guarantees a win. What am I talking about? This doesn't really... This conflicts with this drain that I just invested in, but I mean, click on Soul Crushing Guild here. It guarantees it. Don't need these other cards. We're fine. We have a lot of money. We're going to the magic shop. I think we're good. I can cut more cards. Yeah, I don't need another Cold Kalia here. I have taken so many Pyre Health instances, and it's been silly. You click Volatile Gauge here to auto-lose the run. That's fun. I'm going to re-roll this shop. You could take this Winged Indulgence, but I think I can do better with my cash. Serrated Mandibles is like an unnecessary buff, but sure. Might take it. We'll look at this magic shop first. What do we get? Permafrost, exceptional. That goes in Bounding Echoes here. This means I can connect it with that Echo Infusion, which is great news. I want -1s on Fractures. They're very good. +10s. I mean, you may as well make a Frozen Land stronger, right? This is like an okay thing to do. It's fine. Reroll it. Holdover on my Echo Infusion. I don't mind if I do. You could argue holdover on Return Soul, but this Echo Infusion is going to become purple very quickly. This is such a good survivability choice. Yeah, we of course do that. That's an obvious choice. -1 on Fracture, of course. This is a 20 consume into the non-upgraded Frozen Lance. Great pickup. I can cut some cards now. We're at a stage where it's like, okay, what do you cut, right? What is the cut here? Difficult to say. I don't mind these cards. I may just burn 2 Frozen Lances. They're not bad necessarily, but yeah, I'm just going to cut 2 Frozen Lances here. There's no reason not to. We can shrink our deck. I don't have to worry too much about Return Soul here. Trinket Shop says I will click on Serrated Mandibles. It's free damage. And I'm going to buy another removal because I can. Right? Because I can. This removal is going to be Hosting Kin, I suppose? Sure. We're at a stage where there's not much for me to remove. The remaining Frozen Lances are either upgrade. I guess I could cut this Frozen Lance that has a +10 in it, but it's, in my opinion, better than a Hosting Kin here. It's purple, comes back, it's fine. Yeah, I'll cut a Hosting Kin, sure. So we're at an odd stage where there's not much for me to really do here. And I think we're okay. So 115 out of 100. We move on chased here. Yeah, let's go. Cool. I guess I should look at the temple. Hold up. A purge. I could purge another card. That's funny. +30 here. Nah, none of these impress me. I already win the run. We're fine. We move on. Yeah, we're good. This is a great example of you could take like that purge and it's okay, but I don't really care all that much. Cool, so it's Chief upstairs. It's Cold Kalia upstairs. Already clearing the floor. We Titan Sentry middle with Cold Kalia middle. I can play the Echo Infusion here and hold it over. And we're okay. Yeah, good. Cool. Now, we should be able to, at some point, connect the... Yeah, we're going to be okay. I'm going to connect some HP here. I'm looking to burn cards. Shockingly, actually, the Cold Kalia does some decent work. She actually kills 1 dude, which is funny. Where did he take 2 damage from? I don't even know. I'm going to work on bottom floor. Actually kills a man. Neat. Cool. I could have played that Soul Crushing Guild. I do need to see my other card or else my Cold Kalia perishes, which is a fair concern. She's not dead yet. We're okay. Can draw a card middle. See what we get. That's fine. We're going to be all right. Let's work on these backlines a little bit here. I need to make sure Cold Kalia does not die. True. I actually think I need to sap the Pyre Wings for 3 here. Interesting. Interesting. So what I'm thinking, by the way, is I'm thinking the angle is Echo Infusion middle, and then we sap the Pyre Wings down to 0 so I don't take this Ember Drain. I think I have to, and then I bounce the Dark Wings off the Pyre here. Yeah, I mean, we have this Pyre armor. Look, we're using it. And now I think we're guaranteed to, yeah, we see the things we're guaranteed to be able to get value out of. So we save our old magic, and we are now cruising. We now get what we want. Yes, we're good. I can blast middleman here. We're fine. We easily ascend past the point where I am at risk, which is great. Yeah, make purples, please. I'm going to return soul back that fracture here. We're going to keep incanting. I'm going to blast this. And I guess I soul crushing guilt the boss. You might as well. I might be able to redraw it before he burns all of his days out. Right? Yeah, we should be very fine here. I get the incants. I get a lot of value. We are cruising. And I'm also casually doing 800 damage to the boss. Turns out I do like serrated mandibles. Every little bit matters. We keep going, right? We're sending it. It's fine. We have a ton of HP on our front fellow here. We just full blast and we're good. I can't see this failing. He has to come back up one more time, which is actually good for me. I'm glad for that because I can use this and turn this into a very powerful play overall. Just fracture in the back. Yeah, it's 1,000 damage. He's extremely dead here. Cool, great. Excellent work. Yeah, here's a soul crushing guild champ. We love it. I'm gonna blast upstairs. We are absolutely full sending it here. The purples are valuable. I'm going to return soul one of those fractures. We just keep sending it. I don't need the drain because I have the soul crushing guild now is basically what's happening on this run. Old magic is good. We click the cards. Happy to have them. I have 300 HP on my front line, which is a lot, it turns out. Could just kill this man on middle. It doesn't actually matter. We're way over that point. We're fine. Cool. And we're going to be able to blast here. Yeah, no questions. Oh no, there's some damage on the floor. What are we going to do? Hold up. I'm going to return soul. The soul crushing guilt again. I don't feel like letting the boss have a turn. Aha. Here, man, you need this 10 HP. Alright, good job. Thanks, Corruptor. Thanks, Wurmkin, doing excellent work here. Yeah, we didn't need the third person. I actually think identifying that I didn't need the third Cold Kalia instead of just Unga duping was very important. We can refine our deck way better by going to that magic shop. That's actually an important nuance that I think easily gets overlooked by players. Chief, sure. Cold Kalia, sure. Play them, it's good. I could have ascended him up, actually. Would have taken the Ember Drain either way. We will Shark middle, same as usual. I'm going to incant upstairs. I'm not going to Titan's Gratitude. I don't want to discard the Bounding Echoes here. I'm looking for anything to buy time. These early turns, I don't want to say are flimsy. This turn is disgusting. Wow, okay, we got it. Good job. Old Kalia, I do need to ascend here. Strong. I can Echo Infusion. What's in here? Titan's Gratitude. I think we Soul Crushing Guilt. And then I consider... I do want to just burn something, but I don't want to burn those cards. So let's... I guess I could just burn the Titan's Gratitude. Alright, I'm going to play the Echo Infusion, and then I'm going to return soul the Titan's Gratitude here, and we just full send it. do 125 there. I think we easily ascend past the point where I'm worried, right? We already have the floor brought together, and I have the days on the target. Cool. We're going to put some HP in the back because that's the one I'm buffing here. And we should otherwise just absolutely crunch this floor. I just can't really imagine how we don't. That's 1,000 damage to the boss there. That's reasonably good. Shark has gone. That's okay. Ooh, I really hate chains here. Really, really hate chains here. I could daze chains. It's actually really good. I don't want these curses. I guess I could bounce them. I don't actually want the chains. I'm going to deal with that. I know I give up a little bit on the daze upstairs, but we're at a stage where I'm okay. I want to burn these frozen lances in a way that matters. All right, 1,000 damage to the boss again. It's looking like we're going to win. I'm just going to put it that way. Just keep going, right? We just keep sending it. We keep doing the incants, no questions asked. I do the reap in the back. I have this drain, which is pretty sick. I'm going to click that. Ah, dang, I lost the one card I wanted. That's okay. Burn this card because I don't want to look at it. The drain does great work. Just a tremendous amount of work. We're going to pre-relentless here based on just the math of everything. Honestly, drain actually connecting and doing a good job is pretty cool. Alright, let's put some HP in our front lad here. Just load up the back here. Fracture, 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 drain. We definitely kill next turn. I think I can just press end turn in victory here, actually. Yeah, great work. You know what? This wouldn't be Monster Train if I didn't click all my cards at least, so we're just going to send it, right? Here, Old Magic again. Great news. Draw a card. Seems okay. Yeah, sure. It's an incant. Great work. Yeah, cool. Crunch. You gotta click your cards. You gotta click your cards. Wow, well, I said I had an hour, and I made the hour. 56 minutes. Look at me go. This is a good run. I mean, this is Corruptor. I don't think I have the classic Corruptor runs all that often. You know, Corruptor plus Sweeper plus Overstacked Floor. Old Magic doing huge work, 60k score. Yeah, let's go to the run summary. This is a really good run. There's very little to say here. We had the pieces. Quick plus multi-strike on a Cold Kalia is good. We took a defensive infusion. It's solid. Guardian of the Unnamed is excellent. Happy to have it. That Incant Armor 2 adds up. We got the intrinsic permafrost bounding echoes, which connected with my ridiculous echo infusion, and most importantly, my old magic, which is a buff and an ascend, and it redraws. This card is nuts. This card is outrageously good. We had a really strong start with the Mark of an Exile base charge pickup. Truly, these kind of set the tone for the whole run here. We just dominance. Very hard to lose early game, and gives us time to piece together everything else. Shark did great work. I want you to go through this run, and if you're watching at this point, go through this run, make a comment, and tell me how many collectors did Shark pick up for me? Because the answer is quite a few. The answer is how much gold did he make me? It's a lot. This guy more than pays for himself, and he also protects the Cold Kalia. This is just another example why Titan Sentry is easily among the best units in the game. I think he's like way up there, just so strong. He's versatile. He could have been an endless backline clearer, but he didn't need to be. I just tossed him 50 gold of value and throw him on random floors, and we're good. We are set. I'm always happy to see him. He's just such a strong unit, and he's such a big carrier of Stygian overall. I think that Stygian would be a terrible clan if Shark were not here. If this unit didn't exist, this clan would be bunk. Just so bad. The late game Reap from Serrated Mandibles, also nice. Really, though, I mean, this is just a clean run. Just clean things up. You see that Soul Crushing Guilt? That's good. Drain ended up doing great work in the end anyway. We ended up just dazing chains. It's kind of a daisy chain. That's a really bad pun. That's a really bad pun. Do not laugh at that. That's terrible. We dazed chains, and then we drained the Divinity, and every little bit mattered. So, great work. Honestly, I think we made great decisions all along. Excellent run, and yeah, brings us up to 157 wins on the series. Glad to see it. So I will let you go there. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next, y'all. See you next time. Take care.